Train before you main. As a new Guilty Gear Strive player, this is my mini series where I go in and I test out and I train before I main with each character to decide are they worth maining based on 3 factors.
Take it one step at a time.
First factor is going to be the easiness and the fluidity of their normals and their combos. Second is going to be the viability of their specials and their overdrives and or supers. And then the third factor is honestly just how fun and cool they are. Because they got to be fun, right? All right, going in as Ky, and you know we going to be fighting Anji Mito. Freaking look at those pecs, man. Okay, as we already said, let's go over Ky's normals real quick first. So first I want to state that Ky so far already looks like your normal, average, everyday sword fighter. I know there's going to be a lot to him, but right now he looks pretty average is not a bad thing. It looks pretty good though. So for slash we have like the nice, that's pretty good distance for like the normal like poke. Heavy slash is just a literally heavy slash. Kick is a low kick and then a normal punch and then 6p there. Okay, and then close slash is like a nice sword slash down, which does go into heavy slash as well. And then down heavy slash is actually 2 hits. I don't think a lot of people know that. It's 2 hits for 1 input, which is pretty cool. And I know that close slash goes into down slash for 3 hits there. And as you guys can see there, they kind of are in the air a little bit after you do like down heavy slash. So right there, what can we do? Let's find out. And then just normal heavy slash kind of just sends them far away. I'm assuming after all that you can do RC. And then, okay, you can go into other stuff there. Okay, same with this one probably. Yeah, okay. And then our forward kick is a nice, slow, heavy just kick. So this forward X move does give you an advantage when blocked, making it a good option at close range. Keep that in mind when trying to use this move. All right, now that we got the foundational normals out of the way, let's go ahead and go into his specials. So it looks like a passive you want to know about Ky's. He has a thing called Shock State, where when the opponent comes in contact with certain attacks, they are put into shock state, which then in turn makes special moves receive a power-up when they hit an opponent in shock state. They also take more chip damage when blocking special moves while in this state. Okay, so far what I'm looking at here, he's got a lot of options when it comes to specials, and they're all so far pretty simple inputs. You know, down forward, down forward, down forward, down forward, down back. You got in the air options. The only one that's kind of seeming a little bit off here is going to be your vapor thrusts, which is kind of the 6-2-3 option for triangle and circle, and you can do it in the air as well. But the one thing I want to note here that I'm seeing here is this move is like invincible on startup. It can be used to interrupt your opponent's block strings as well, but it can't be roaming canceled when whiffed, so make sure to use it carefully. Okay, then we have down back. Okay, so we got a pretty good like plethora of options here when it comes to specials. Let's try him out. He's got good projectiles, it seems. That just pretty quick and easy projectile. And then the down forward circle, that's a little bit slower, but does more damage, and it's 3 hits as well. Whereas the triangle is just 1 hit. So a good thing that I can already think of is like throw that out there and then rush them, because they're going to be pressured by that slow moving projectile. If you want to throw out 2, you probably could like throw them fast, throw it slow, and then just rush them with it, jump in. Okay, so you got some good pressure with Ky already with just the projectiles so far. Let's get the weird one out of the way, the vapor thrust one. Okay, so it says it's like an anti-air, so if they're jumping in, you see that a lot. With invincible on startup, that's not bad. Okay, and then circle does more damage and it goes higher. Okay, but I'm assuming the whiff is worse on that one, and you can do it in the air. Okay, you can also do the projectiles in the air as well for more pressure, so right in front of you or down to the ground. So again, just pressure on pressure. You can kind of keep them away if you want to, and then you decide when you want to move in. He's also got the X options for down forward and down back X. So the first one is a slide that does 2 hits, it looks like, and I'm betting that the stun dipper, the slide here, does go under projectiles. So if you see your opponent, you know, spamming those, a good way to close the distance is to slide under them and thus hit them. And you can probably RC after that, you know, hit them and then go for the combo after dodging a projectile. That's pretty good. As you guys saw there, we did after the combo, we did this down back X, because that's another good one where you can go over projectile rather than under it. A good way to like mix it up a little bit, because you can go, you want to go low, they block it. Okay, go a little bit overhead. It'll kind of like throw them off guard. And then the down back triangle is this like heavy hit that looks so good. Just like a nice normal standard heavy slash. Dude, and they're in shock state too after that as well. So it's pretty good to throw that out there as well if you can. So it looks like you can do slash, heavy slash, and then maybe that, see if that hits. Yeah, and then they're in shock state. Throw this out there, rush them in the corner, do it again. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, we're only a few minutes in for Ky, and he's already looking pretty slick. Now let's go over his overdrives and or supers. He's got 3 options here, but one of them it says when health is low, so you can't use Dragon Install until your health is low. So let's do Ride the Lightning real quick. You can also do it in the air, so he's got a lot of air options too. He's got the vapor thrust, he's got the projectiles and the overdrives in the air. So Ride the Lightning. how much damage does it do by its side? That's a whole stage carry into a wall break, giving you that pause. Oh, okay. I'm assuming you can do the overdrive after like any move. Yeah, so we just threw him in the air with the down heavy slash, carried him to the wall, break the wall. I dig that overdrive quite a bit. That's a nice carry. Then we have Sacred Edge. Looks like a powerful multi-hit projectile attack. It puts him in shock state, fast startup, and quick recovery. Can we do that after a couple hits too, though? Yeah, you can just throw it out there and then in the air and it'll hit him. Yeah, that is just fast, man. I like how fast that goes out. And again, if you want to pressure them, you know, you're throwing that out, then you throw this out, then just do it again. Do chip damage, rush them. Oh, so you got some pressure. As we're going through his moveset here, guys, let me know down below, what do you think so far of Ky in Guilty Gear Strive? Do you like him? Do you hate him? Again, let me know your thoughts down below. Okay, so it looks like that red staticky, sparky stuff around you, that's telling me that we can probably do the Dragon Install Overdrive. I'm guessing that's like the physical, like visual cue, like, hey, you can do this now. So Ky transforms, strengthening each of his special moves significantly. Also, when you activate it, sends out a shockwave that knocks the opponent back. So it looks like it's gonna be pretty safe if they're pressuring you. Throw that out there, get them off you. Now you're just doing basically extra damage, probably better speed, and so on. So we enter Dragon stage. We install in the Dragon here. We look badass, and then we can just pressure them again, and then, oh, that does extra damage too. Okay, so yeah, the specials there when you're in Dragon Install do extra damage. So let's throw it on again real quick. Let's do the Stun Dipper. Yeah, there's a couple extra things. Looks like more, you know, shock state. Yo, yo. If we're doing more shock state, what about our projectiles here? That does more? That does 2 extra. Yeah, so Dragon Install just makes you more of a monster, and they kind of probably are like more scared. Like, okay, do I have to pressure him now when he's in this mode, or like what do I do? All right, so let's take this one step at a time, and I'll show you guys here a couple of the combo recipes that I pulled here and kind of see how fluid and, you know, how they feel when it comes to the combos for Ky. So we have forward heavy slash, then down back egg. Let's just do that literally one step at a time first. Let's go this on a counter, then do the founder arc. Okay, and then you could slash once they bounce. Do it again. Okay, so you block, 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 block. Oh, you gotta like do that fast. Okay, so we got the foreheads. Then once they bounce again, you can just do a kick, forward again, vapor thrust. Whoa. So they're gonna be stuck on the wall. That's when they're on the wall. Then you do vapor thrust with the heavy slash. Okay, so basically this combo carries into the corner, puts them on the wall. You end it with vapor thrust. So you're on the wall, vapor thrust it. But once you're on the wall, you can probably end with anything, whether it be an overdrive, a move, a vapor thrust, whatever. The point of the combo is to just carry them into the corner, put them on the wall, and allow you to wall break however you wish to, and then get into the next stage. So let's do it one more time for effect, shall we? And then overdrive, maybe? Yeah, so they're on the wall. You can really end this however you wish to, including ride the lightning, push them through the wall. That does a ton of damage. So this combo is meant for you to go, okay, they're gonna hit. Once you know they're hitting, maybe you dust, and once you dust hit, then you wanna RC and do the next combo. So this is like preparing you, hey, once they block, do a dust. Once they dust, connect, then you wanna do the rest of the combo, which looks like you're kind of just doing close slash, crouch. Oh, that's the down heavy slash, which is the 2 hits into the down back triangle. So let's let them block. We'll dust them, RC it, run in for that 3-hit combo. Yeah, then you just end it with that. So that's just training you and helping you be better. Like, okay, when they're blocking low, I'm gonna go for the dust. Once the dust connects, here's what I can do after I dust. If you have enough tension gauge to RC it, you got a nice simple 3-hit combo. We'll hit, we'll block, we'll dust, we'll RC it. And then just, yeah, we got a nice, and that also puts them in shock state afterwards. So this is a pretty good option when you know they're blocking low. So it looks like another combo that ends in another wall like stance, allowing you to do vapor thrust to, I'm assuming, wall break, put in the next stage. But again, I'm betting we can end this combo with anything besides the vapor thrust, though it's probably a good option. So again, let's take it one step at a time here. We'll do this. So then they bounce, allowing you to do the, okay. And then, oh, so that far slash is so good of a poke. It allows you to go into, again, to the heavy slash, and then another founder arc, the down back X. So let's just do the whole thing besides the vapor thrust. I'm betting you they end up on the wall here. Yep, there's the wall hit. That's what. So really, guys, it's kind of like a triangle, circle, down, back, X, triangle, circle, down, back, X. You're just doing it twice in a row, as long as you're in their face like that starting, and then you can end this combo however you really want to. They're on the wall. Here's the overdrive. As long as we have the tension gauge for it. Oh yeah, you can just wall break it and just that's nuts. Okay. And again, it's kind of easy because you're just doing the same 3-hit combo twice. But the circle, the far slash there is only far because it pushes you back, but you're still just pressing triangle. Yeah, same thing. Like, if you want me to simplify it for you guys, I know it says close slash, there's no forward input, but you can seriously hold forward input. This is the same move. So essentially, if you're in their face like this in the corner, you can just hold forward, do triangle, circle, down, back, X. You're pushed away, but again, you can just hold forward, triangle, circle, down, back, X. So again, you're doing the same 3-hit combo twice. It's just different because of how far away you are being pushed away like that. So another corner combo, we're going to be doing the triangle, circle, down, back, triangle though, not the down, back, X. Hit him with the slash, then down, back, X. Hit him with the triangle, which is the far slash, into vapor thrust. Again, I'm betting you this ends on the wall, you know, kind of stance there. We can end in the wall break. So let's do it again, all the way to the bottom, where before we do the vapor thrust, see what we can do here. Dab, dab, bop, slash. So the slash picks him up from the ground after that 3-hit combo. So that 3-hit combo here, you don't have to end the combo there, it looks like. It looks like the standing heavy slash picks him back up into a combo. You can continue with the down, back, X, poke him with the far slash. Oh, so let's just hit the heavy slash, see how it picks him up. Yeah, so that just knocked him right back up. But because we're far away like this, they'll be knocked up in the air. We do the founder arc, hit him in the air, poke him against the wall. That's what's gonna happen. Poke him against the wall. Now here, again, on the wall, you can end with the vapor thrust here. We can really end however we want to. You just run up and do the down back triangle. You probably just do whatever you want, honestly. Real quick, guys, if you're enjoying yourself, keep in mind we have new videos Monday and Friday, and we stream at least twice a week. So subscribe for more, because who doesn't want more content? All right, so after going through those combo recipes, it kind of gives you a really good idea of what Ky is really capable of. Let me show you guys a couple of the combos that I came up with, including some RCs and some not. So here's the first one where we slash into down heavy slash. Then we do the stun dipper, RC it, and then do the 3-hit combo that we already know and love. I'll show you how it looks. It's a 9-hit combo, 1 RC, carries them all the way to the corner there. And then once they're in the corner, do the combo with the recipe we just did. Wall break them. Do whatever you want. I really like the stun dipper, sliding, kind of dodging projectiles, founder arc, kind of going over projectiles. We got the pressure over the projectiles here, 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 and here. And then if the opponent does get in your face, you got a lot of options. 232, 1 RC, wall carry, wall break. That's pretty dang good. What about when we're in dragon install state? Let's find out. Just a quick, easy combo, a little bit extra damage there, but then shock state. Plus we get all that bonuses there. Oh, dude. I'm loving Ky. So let's start off with the categories we started the video off with, which is the first category going to be the easiness and the fluidity of their normals and their combos. Ky is a really basic character, which is not a bad thing. Don't you ever think that an easy character is a bad character, or that a pro can't be pro with a, you know, an easy character. But because Ky is so beginner friendly, his combo game is actually very fluid and honestly very easy. You putting all of his normals and his specials together with some RCs in the middle here and there, they just work very well together, including his shock state, his projectile, his pressure game. Honestly, easiness and fluidity of normals and combos, I'm gonna give a 10 out of 10. Like, again, easiness isn't always a bad thing. I just think they're, you know, easy to pull off. It's easy to kind of put things together in your brain. He doesn't have a lot of complexity to him, which again, not a bad thing. On the scale of our easiness and fluidity scale here, 10 out of 10. Now, when we talk about the viability of his specials and his supers here, we're using them kind of a lot here. You know, we got the pressure here. Move on in with this if we want. Slide it, get the low hits in there. Back it up, do it again, put the pressure. We can bait them with the projectiles. Oh, you want to jump? Okay, psych. Now I'm going to rush you. Like, honestly, like when it comes to the viability, meaning like how viable are the supers, how viable are his specials, honestly, there's only very, very few that I don't think we're going to use all the time. Number one being the Vapor Thrust. I think it's great. I just think you're going to use these ones probably far more often when it comes to everything else. You're going to use the Vapor Thrust when you want the invincibility startup and so on, or the anti-air, but we also got the 6P for that as well, or projectiles in the air, so like don't jump, I'm going to, we'll shoot you out of the air. So the Vapor Thrust isn't my favorite. I see its usefulness, and you're not going to never use it. I just think you're going to use the other ones a little bit more. When it comes to the Overdrives, I like the Sacred Edge, the other projectile we got going on. That's cool, but if I have tension gauge, I'm probably going to either go into Dragon State, or I'm going to use the Ride the Lightning. That just does more damage. And if I want projectiles, I already got a couple options here. Like, I don't need another one. I mean, it's cool to have, but like, I don't think we're going to really use that most often. If you can pull off the Ride the Lightning in a combo, I think you're going to use that more than Sacred Edge. Like, that's cool. But this is cooler. I feel like Dragon Install you're going to use probably the most, in my opinion, because you want to have that extra edge in the game. You want that extra advantage on your specials, your combos, your frame dead. You want all that at the very edge of the fight when you're on low health and maybe you want to come back. Dragon Install is probably going to be the way to do it. So viability overall when it comes to specials and overdrives, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10 just because there's a couple that aren't quite, mostly viable. You're probably not going to use them in every fight, where the others you probably will. Now, when it comes to cool and a fun character, I think Ky, though basic, is very fun. Because he's so fluid, he's easy to pick up, he's easy to, link these specials, normals together. It just works. You can do this, RC, wall break, do it again. It's like he's got so much going on for him that even though it's easy, it still feels rewarding to do the combos the way we do them. Complexity doesn't always add more fun to a character. I think it can most of the time, and because of that, I wish he had a bit more complexity to him just to make it feel a little bit more rewarding for his combos. It still does, but I know because of how easy it is, I'm like, that was so rewarding, but it was kind of easy to pull off because of the way he works. So when it comes to like how cool he is, the Dragon Stall is very cool. How fun he is, he's very fun. I don't think he's quite 10 out of 10. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 when it comes to how cool and fun they are. So still pretty high on the list here. So let's take everything we learned playing Ky Kiske in Guilty Gear Strive when it comes to the 3 things that I want to judge a character on when it comes to train before you main. Easiness, fluidity, viability, cool and fun. Overall with a 10-10, 8-10, 8-10, we got a solid, 8.5, 9 out of 10 character here when it comes to my opinion on those categories for what I'm judging these characters on. Ky just fits a lot of what we're trying to check off here. Like, if you want a 2nd, 3rd, 4th main to pick up in a couple of days, if not sooner, Ky's probably your best bet. But these are just my thoughts, guys. Let me know down below, what do you think of Ky in Guilty Gear Strive when it comes to the categories that I kind of rank him on? Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's fun? Do you think it's fluid? Do you think his specials are viable? Do you like his overdrives, his supers? Let me know your thoughts down below. For more fighting game content, make sure you subscribe here for more. We have new videos Monday and Friday, and we stream at least twice a week. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click into this one next. You'll enjoy that one as well. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take it one step at a time.